TCU is ranked number 6, jumping up 3 spots from last week. Alabama is number 1. Miami is ranked 2nd. In the Big 12 South, TCU leads 5-0 in the conference, 2-0 in the division, 8-1 record. And West Virginia leads in the North Division, 5-2 in the conference, 3-1 in the division, and 5-4 overall. Kansas State is right behind them, and Kyle Hicks is officially in the Heisman race, taking up the 5th spot. Max Brown still leads the race from USC, and we have another signing. Adam Harris, middle linebacker, 80 overall, 10th overall in the country, has signed with Noah Walker. He's got more and more quality signings, and this week they're on the road to take on the Red Raiders. Texas Tech is struggling this year, 3-6, and TCU is 8-1, like I mentioned, 4th in the country in points per game. Texas Tech is coming off a tough loss against Baylor, 10-21, and TCU is coming off 5 straight wins, and the last one was against UCF. They dominated towards the end of that game, 42-21. Webb has 19 touchdowns for the season, 5 interceptions, and their leading rusher and receiver, not great averages. Matthews has 34 touchdowns. Hicks is averaging 125 yards per game, and he is doing well. He's over 1,000 yards. We are at Texas Tech, and from what this season has told us, TCU struggles against Texas teams. They lost to SMU in a shootout, and then they almost lost to Texas, but they had a 24-point comeback, and now they play Texas Tech, 4th ranked passing offense, 4th in passing touchdowns, 55 in rushing offense, middle of the pack, and as well for rushing touchdowns. And Texas Tech, of course, is more of a passing team. They're an air raid offense, and they get the ball to start off this game. And here's Lauderdale with the return. He's tackled, brought down after a 31-yard pickup. And here we go, 1st and 10. And here's Webb taking the snap. Pressure's coming, he throws it, and he gets picked off by Kindred. The star safety for the Horned Frogs, and that's not a good start for the Red Raiders, but a great start for TCU's defense. 2nd and 10, here's Matthews, and he connects with Burnett, who had a monster game last week, over 100 yards. And here we go, 3rd down, 3rd and 4, and he connects with Houston, but not enough for the 1st down here. Receiver open on the left side, completely missed him. And here's Hicks, and he gets just enough for the 1st down. He struggled last week against UCF, but hoping to have a better game this week, and he fumbles it after a 14-yard pickup. But they do get the 1st down. Here's 3rd and 4. Matthews gets rid of it, and he does not connect with the receiver. He was wide open, but just accuracy is the issue. I don't know if that one slipped from him or what happened, but he could not complete that one. They kick it, and the freshman kicker, Parker, does not get the 3 points out of his range, and you can see why TCU tends to go for on 4th down when they're closer to the red zone. They're not close enough. They're not going to go for it. They're not going to go for the kick. And that brings out 4th down. TCU stops Texas Tech. 1st and 10, TCU has the ball back. Pressure's coming in. He's brought down for a sack immediately. Loss of 7. 2nd and 17. Matthews drops back, and he connects with Gray. And that's a big run, a big catch, yards after the catch. Sorry, I'm struggling today. And here is the connection to Gray. He holds on to that one, 14 yards and a 1st down. The 2nd and 10, here is Hicks. And he gets tripped up after an 8-yard pickup. 3rd and 2. Here's Matthews on the play action. He's going to roll out to the right. He gets rid of it. Connects with Gray. I thought it was Burnett who was there. Gray snagged that one. 4 yards and a 1st down. 2nd and 8. Here's Hicks. He fights for 7 yards. 3rd and 1, just a yard short. And here's Matthews. 2 defenders, 1 from behind and 1 from in front of him. Both bring him down. It's a loss of 2. Brings down 4th down. They are in Parker's range, so he should be able to get this one. Here's the kick. And they do get that one, and TCU strikes first with 3 points. A minute left, a little over a minute left in the 1st quarter. Here's Webb. He pitches it off to White. It's a 1st down. He's showing off his speed. Stiff arms the defender. He ran the wrong way. That would have been to the house, I think, if he kept going to the right. 28 yards nonetheless. And here's 2nd and 2. Here's White again. Enough blocking to get past the 1st down marker. 5 yards. 20 seconds left in the 1st quarter, and there is Webb. He's met by 2 defenders, but he is brought down by Noteboom. Standout defensive lineman for the TCU defense. And that's the end of the 1st quarter. Texas Tech is down 0-3. They are still in this game, and we know TCU Noah Walker's offense usually has a slow start. They were tied with UCF last week, 21-21, until TCU pulled away in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 12. I believe it was the fourth quarter. And he connects with Lane, who jumps out of bounds after a 27-yard reception. That was a huge reception. There's Noteboom meeting the running back for a 3-yard loss, and he is dominating so far. 2 tackles for loss and big plays. 3rd and goal. Here's White. Is he going to get into the end zone? No, he does not. He gets stopped, and that is Kindred. Prevents Texas Tech from getting the touchdown, and they go for 3. They do get it, and we have a tied game now. He hands it off to Hicks, who finds some running room. He's still going past the 50, and he gets brought down around the 45-yard line. 3rd and 1. Matthews going to hand it off to Bo Taylor, who gets the first down, gets the job done. 3rd and 3. Matthews alone in the backfield, and he nearly gets intercepted with Darius Newbold. Luckily for TCU, they don't get that one. TCU, Texas Tech, it's like a tongue twister for me. There's Gray. He gets 17 yards and a first down, and inside the 5-yard line. And Tyler Matthews breaks the record for single season passing yards. School record, beating a 2011 record. He also has a record for most touchdowns as well in a season for TCU. And there's Hicks, great blocking down the field. He's in the end zone for a touchdown, and TCU scores. 3 minutes left in the second quarter, and here is Tommy Miller bringing down Davis Webb for a sack, and that brings on 4th down. And TCU will try to take the 2.5 minutes left on the clock to get some points. And here's Matthews, and he connects with Echoes Looper, 21 yards into Texas Tech territory. And there's Matthews just blowing up. The line completely collapsed, and he's brought down for a sack. 3rd and 12, jumping ahead, 1.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Here's Matthews, and he connects with Looper, but he had to reach behind himself to get that one. He's always catching the tough ones, dropping the easy ones. And here's 4th down. He connects with Gray, who gets the first down, beating his defender. Good ball placement there by Tyler Matthews. 1st and 10. He's going to hand it off to Hicks, who gets great blocking, and he's going to run it into the end zone for another TCU touchdown, and they build on their lead. They're taking control now. All the momentum is in TCU's favor, and Hicks has 2 touchdowns today, making his case for the Heisman. He's got tough competition ahead of him. And here's Wheeler with a great return, and they do get him at the 45. Dominic Wheeler, 2nd and 10, 35 seconds left to go in the second quarter, and he completes it to White, who gets the first down, momentarily stopping the clock. They still call the timeout. And here is Webb. Pressure's coming. He connects it to Williams past the first down marker. And that's a big play. He's not down yet, and they bring him down at the 10. 33 yards. 1st and 10. Here's Webb, and he's met by Noteboom. Blows him up. Another tackle for loss. Big play by Noteboom. 2nd and 14. Webb is looking to throw, and he throws it to Devin Lauderdale, who gets in the end zone, keeping his feet in bounds for a touchdown. And they cut into TCU's lead. What a catch. What a throw. And can Gray get a miracle return here for TCU? He's out running. He gets good blocking. He's slowed down. And they do get him. They slowed him down just enough to bring him down. That's going to end the first half of this game. 7-point game here, ladies and gentlemen. 17-10. TCU in another close game. Was tied with UCF last week. They pulled away, but we'll see what happens here. And Hicks is having a much better game. A much better game. And Matthews needs to step it up a little more. These receivers need to do better. It says 17 points. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not what TCU is used to doing. The offense just doesn't feel as explosive right now. Texas Tech is able to slow them down just enough. But TCU's defense, I mean, it looks like they're going to stop Texas Tech. But Texas Tech gets that touchdown right before the first half. And that built momentum. That does build momentum. And they might be able to cut more into TCU's lead. I mean, we'll see. But they're staying in this game. I mean, if you look at the stats, they're in passing yards are about the same, a difference of 9 to 10 yards. But the rushing wise, TCU is definitely the leader here. 97 yards, and Texas Tech has 24. They're very one-dimensional, but that's what they do. Their air raid offense And TCU's defense needs to do better stopping Texas Tech to continue building on this lead. And there is Gray with a big return, and he steps out of bounds. 54 yards for the return. He's dangerous. He's getting better and better each game as a returner. 2nd and 7, both punting and kick returns. And there is Gray, and he's a good receiver as well. Great receiver. 12 yards and a first down. He can pitch it to Hicks, and he weaves his way through, somehow finds the way to get 12 yards. Positive yardage. It looked like that was going to be a tackle for loss. And here's Bo Taylor. He got good blocking to pick up 8 yards. 3rd and 1. Here's the handoff to Hicks. Does he get the first down? And they get him before he gets past it. Brings on 4th down. What will Walker and this offense do? They will play it safe and go for 3. And here's Parker. And he gets the 3 points. And they build on the lead. It's a 10-point game now. Texas Tech has the ball. Let's see what they do here. 2nd and 5. He's going to keep this one. And he avoids one tackle. And he gets brought down by the defender. I believe that was Travis Miles. 3rd and 11. He on the screen. There's Lauderdale. Is he going to get the first down? Yes, he does. He's more than enough. He's out in the open. Are they going to get him? Yes, they do. That's a big play by TCU. Now to the 25. And here is White. And White's having a great game today. He's hard to bring down. Picking up the first down. 2nd and 3. And here's White. And he gets the first down. Just a yard short of the end zone. 1st and goal. Let's see if TCU can get a stop. And they do bring him down. Tackle for loss. 2nd and goal. Let's see what Webb does here. And he's looking, and he throws it out of bounds. He had a receiver open. I don't know why he missed him. 3rd and goal. Can TCU hold? And they bring him down. Tackle for loss. Brings on 4th down. They're going to go for 3 and make this once again a 7-point game. 3 minutes left to go. Here is Deontay Gray. Let's see if he can take this one back far enough. Good blocking. One more defender to beat. He's pushed out of bounds around the 36-yard line. 36 yards in the second half for TCU. Texas Tech has 72. Still more yardage for TCU. They got to get it together. And here is Hicks. And he is way past the first down marker. That's a good run. He's still going. And he's hit hard, leveled at the 30-yard line. 3rd and 5. It's a pass play. He avoids the pressure. And he connects with Listenview. What a pass. What a catch. Right behind the defender. Dangerous though, but he's got it. Here is Matthews. And he's pitching to Bo Taylor. And the defender was down. He got back up in time. In time to get Bo Taylor. And that forces TCU to go for 3. And they do get it. And once again, it is a 10-point game. Last play of the 3rd quarter. Here is Texas Tech. And it's a screen to Lauderdale. He avoids the tackle, and he gets past the first down marker. First down, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. It's a 10-point game. I don't know who has more momentum right now, but for sure Texas Tech is still in this game. They have stopped TCU from scoring any touchdowns in the second half of the game. They had 17 points, TCU, entering into the second half. They have 23, 2 field goals, so Texas Tech is hanging in there. And there is Kindred finding the quarterback immediately for a tackle for loss. Here is 3rd and 10, and there is Davis. He gets the first down, more than was necessary, 21 yards. 7 minutes left to play. Here's Lauderdale once again finding the first down marker. He's still going. That's a big play. Good play calling by Texas Tech. And here is Webb. He's going to hand it off to White, who's a dangerous running back, and he's all the way out to inside the 5. 2nd and goal. And here is Lane right up the middle for a touchdown, and Texas Tech scores. It's a 4-point game, and they can make it 3 with the extra point, and Texas Tech is still in this game. TCU has not been able to pull away. 3-point game here, and here is Kyle Hicks finding the first down marker, and that's a big run by him. Once again, he's pushed out of bounds around midfield now. 1st and 10, and there is Bo Taylor, and he finds himself 8 yards. He's a good running back. He gets the job done. And there's Kyle Hicks, and he's tackled for loss. Defender was right there. 3rd and 5. Let's see what Matthews does. He finds Echols Looper, who's just leveled at the 40, pushed out of bounds. 1st and 10, and he finds Burnett. and they're closing in on the red zone, and TCU can pull away with the lead here, build on it, and he throws an interception. Texas Tech picks him off. Are they going to get him before he gets into the end zone? And yes, they do. The lineman was right there. Noah Walker is beside himself. That's the first turnover of the game for TCU, and it happens now. And there is Webb sacked. That's a loss of 6. We have half a fourth quarter to go. It's 2nd and 16. Here is Webb, and he completes the pass to Greenwood, getting some of that yardage back. It's 3rd and 8. TCU needs a stop here. They need to stop Texas Tech because they're on fire, and that is a catch. They're going to challenge that. Let's see if his feet are in bounds. Oh no, come on, that is not in bounds. There's no way that's in bounds. But here's the call. And it stands. They give it to Texas Tech, and they take the timeout away from TCU. 3rd and 1, and there is Davis. 1st and goal. They're inside the red zone. Here is Webb, and he avoids the sack, gets rid of it just in time. 2:42 today for him. He's having a good game, decent game, and there he is, tackled immediately by Tommy Miller. Tommy Miller, 5 tackles today. 3rd and goal. Here it is, and he is brought down for a sack. Loss of 7, and that is Tevin Loss in his first sack today. It's 4th down. We have a little over 2 minutes, and here is the kick to tie it, and we have a tied game with 2 minutes left to go. And here is Gray. Let's see if he can bring this one far back. And he's past the 30, past the 40, and he's brought down around the 50, the 49 to be exact. And there is Kyle Hicks, 186 yards, 8.8 average, and 2 touchdowns. Let's see how they play into the game plan right now. 1st and goal. Here's Matthews, and he gets picked off by the same player. Woodward picks off Tyler Matthews, and he's going to take this one all the way back, and they do get him inside the 5, and Tyler Matthews is collapsing, and Texas Tech is in position to take the lead, and there's the handoff to White. It is in the end zone for a Texas Tech touchdown. And they officially take the lead for the first time today. TCU is collapsing. A 7-point game here. 1:41 left to go. Here's Matthews rolling out to the right. And he connects with Listenby on the run. Out to the 18-yard pickup. Got a receiver in motion. And he connects with Ziegler for another 1st down. Good play calling so far. 2 plays straight by Noah Walker. And here is Matthews connecting with Houston for another 1st down, 10 yards. And they're closing in, slowly making their way up the field. And Echols Looper drops it. He drops the pass that brings on 4th down. And here we go. Texas Tech could win this game. Here is Matthews rolling out, and he throws to Fields, who doesn't hang on to it. The ball was right in his hands. And twice his receivers don't come through for him. And now here is TCU trying to run out the clock. And there's White. He's tackled for loss. Brings on 3rd down. They call a timeout. They call a timeout. If they can stop him from getting the 1st down. Here's White. And he is brought down. And TCU calls a timeout. 16 seconds left on the clock. TCU needs a miracle, and here they are. And they're going to punt it out of bounds. They know. Oh, it's Hicks actually. Hicks was in the game, not Gray. But there are 12 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. 12 seconds. Are we going to head into overtime, or what's going to happen? Deep down the field to Ziegler, and holds on to it. 47 yards. Down the field, they spike it to stop the clock. 5 seconds. This is it. This is the last play of the game. Last play of the game. They're going to try to punch this one into the end zone. Here's Matthews. No pressure. He throws one up, and he gets intercepted by Paul. And Texas Tech ends this one on an interception. I don't know what happened there. Miscommunication between Matthews and the receiver. I don't know. But it cost them the game. And they fall to a Texas team once again. 1-2 against Texas teams. Texas Tech pulls the upset. Caleb Woodward, 2 interceptions in key moments of the game, coming through for his defense. Texas Tech pulls the upset, and TCU for sure drops out of the top 10. Offensive player of the game for Texas Tech is Mark Sutton, their kicker, and Caleb Woodward, of course, strong safety, 2 interceptions. Defensive player of the game. Look at these numbers. TCU did everything better except for the turnovers. That's what cost them the game. Matthews, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 250 yards, 57% completion rate. If it weren't for the turnovers, he would have had a great game. And Hicks had a great game, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns, 8.8 average. No touchdowns for the receivers, unfortunately, but Deontay Gray led in receptions and yards, 6 receptions, 76 yards, and Kindred led the defense with 7 tackles and the interception on the opening play. Nopum had a good game as well, and Davis Webb had a great game, 70% completion rate, 242 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and White, of course, was one of the key factors today. 15 carries, he had 100 yards. And Lauderdale led with 4 receptions, 101 yards, and 1 touchdown. Coming up next week, TCU is at home to take on a powerhouse program. Oklahoma is in town. Stay tuned, guys.